right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. He's got room to run right at the start. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka maneuvering in there to bring his man down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. Ooh. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
And he's into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his 16th touchdown of the year. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And this will be a Bucs first down as he gets this up to the 42.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
He'll look to throw. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go with the option here to the short side. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a ball number 3. Brings up
2nd and 7. Mims sent in motion here. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. That caught by Davis. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll take it on in. Darius Davis. Touchdown, L.A. Hardy now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So he'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this out wide. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll throw it left and has his running back down the sideline. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. They'll look to throw yet again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to air this out for Davis. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run with Hubbard. Marked down at the 6. Second and goal. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's in! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Richardson thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He'll find his running back, White.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They bring the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Richardson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. A second down throw for Richardson. Oh, the ball's out. The Rams have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Comeback route, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bucs have it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of it.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Richardson. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's White. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. 2nd and a yard. Another run here with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. He is in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. Carney now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump. Makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. It's a zone read given to Hubbard. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
That is caught by the tight end, Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, L.A. On comes Joshua Carney for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Richardson. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
So we are through 3. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He's got his man. It's Diggs. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Rams have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here's 2nd and 9. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. We'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Punt team headed out for the Rams, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Another run here with White. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, Richardson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. Not much to work with there. He'll get down to about the 22.
22-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Third and 2.
He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
They'll go down to a knee. Richardson gonna look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. So it's a win here for the Rams. And it is